I'm very happy that you are here. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hi, Alfie. Hi, Annabelle. Thank you for coming in. In case you don't know me, I am That Vegan Teacher, and I am here on social media because, well, I realized that I used to eat animals and it was wrong. And so I wanted to change that. I wanted to come on social media to tell everybody my story and to encourage you all to learn the truth, because I was lied to. Many people lied to me. I did not know what was happening to the animals at first. And when you know better, you can do better, right? Have you guys learned anything? Do you ever change your mind about something? And you're like, yeah, I wish I'd known that before. So I really wish that somebody had told me about what happens to the animals. I wish that I knew. And now that I know, it's great. It's absolutely wonderful. So thanks for coming in. If you guys want to talk to me, you can. You just have to be over 18. You have to know how to read a card, and then we can talk about whatever it is you guys want to talk about. Does that sound fair? Let me just make sure my volume is up here. Hi, TikTok. Hey.
Hi.
Hi. Your name is Josh?
Yeah.
Hi. I'm Miss Katie. I'm 61 years old, and I'm here in Italy, where it is 5:23 in the afternoon. How about you?
I'm in the UK.
Okay. What time is it over there?
4:23.
Okay, cool. All right, so do you know how to read? Are you ready to read a card?
Yeah, I know how to read.
Okay. Do you want to participate?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So this morning, probably you missed the class, but we were talking about prisons, and we were talking about all kinds of things, and we were at card number 181. But right now, I want to talk to you about just the dairy industry. Do you know what happens to the cows in the dairy industry? Do you know why we shouldn't be drinking cow's milk?
No, I'm not too in with the knowledge, no.
No, they never told you at school, right?
Nah, they don't tell us.
Yeah, it's weird that they don't tell you. What about your mom and dad? Did they tell you about cow's milk and why you shouldn't drink it?
Nah, my family are all just regular. They're not vegan, they eat meat, so yeah.
Right, okay. So in the dairy industry, what happens is that the baby cows are taken away from their moms. They're kidnapped. So humans can go underneath the mother cow and steal the milk. Does that seem right to you?
Nah, not really. It doesn't. I guess no.
Right. It's like stealing. It's like kidnapping. And when they steal it, they take away the baby boys. Do you know what they do to the baby boy cows?
No.
Well, unfortunately, they kill them. That's what they do in the dairy industry.
So I make the meat and stuff.
Well, they turn them into veal. Have you ever eaten veal or seen it?
Yeah, I've had veal before.
Okay, so you ate a baby cow.
Yeah.
Sad, eh, when you think about it?
I guess.
Yeah, so the baby cow is very, very sad and very afraid, and so is the mom, because when a baby is taken away from a mom, she cries for a long time. She doesn't understand. So
I have a question.
Well, you have to read a card first.
All right.
Okay? Is that all right?
All right.
Okay. So I know you're not vegan. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know you're not vegan, but we just learned about the dairy industry. So once in the future, all good men end up becoming vegan. Sometimes it takes people longer than others, but they know that hurting animals is wrong. And so in the future, one day, you'll be able to take this promise. Now, I know you're not vegan yet, but I'd like you to read it anyway. Just imagining yourself in the future. Is that okay?
I'm not going to make the promise, but I'll read it.
Right. You're not going to make it yet because you don't really understand veganism. Exactly. Okay. So what I do ask people to do, though, is I ask them to put their hand on their heart and to follow along with you if they are ready to make the promise. But if not, don't put your hand on your heart, because it's terrible to make a promise to yourself and then break it. Okay? So you're just going to... So read the whole card just to practice.
I promise to stop drinking.
Hold on, you forgot the title.
Oh. My vegan promise, no more dairy. I promise to stop drinking cow's milk because I'm against stealing. I'm also against paying people to steal on my behalf. since I wouldn't want anyone to take the milk from human mothers and babies that I love. I also don't want anyone to steal milk from animals either.
Okay, good job. So do you see a different kind of milk on the screen here?
What?
Do you see a kind of milk here? What do you see?
Yeah, that's soy milk,
Right, that's soy milk. Okay. And you see two cows here, right? A mom and a baby?
Yeah.
Right. So do babies have a right to stay close to their mums, do you think?
Well, I do think that, but also, like, if you think about it, most of the world is not vegan. Like,
So I'm just talking to you right now though, right? You're a boy, is that right?
Yeah.
Right. So do you have any pictures of you when you were a baby and you remember being in your mom's arms?
I do think it's different from animals to humans.
Just stay with me, okay? So if somebody kidnapped you, what would your mom be thinking? What would she do? Don't you think she would be crying if that had happened to you?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, you know it would. You know she would cry and cry and she would go crazy trying to find you everywhere. And she would collapse on the floor sobbing if she couldn't get you back. Well, cows are no different in the sense that they miss their babies too. Animals have feelings just like us. They're sentient. Okay, it's not like a pencil or a carrot that don't have feelings.
Yeah, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know when you go to the shop, right? To get your food and stuff, and then like there's the meat aisle with like the fish and like all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Since they're like already dead, they're already on the aisle, they're like already dead, waiting to be bought. Don't you feel that since they're already dead, you should make the most of their life?
Well, that's a really good question, and a lot of people ask that. And even before I became vegan, I thought the same thing. But here's the truth, is there's something called supply and demand. So every time you go to a store and you buy some fish, which was stolen, because the fish never belonged to the other person, fish belonged to themselves, chicken, all of these things. What you're teaching the store is to put another one back on the shelf because you're going to be back next week. So imagine that you had a store, okay? Imagine you have a cute little store in the UK and you're selling fruits and vegetables, and you also have some dead animals there, okay?
Yeah.
Now imagine that people decided more and more the world became vegan and people didn't want to buy the dead animals anymore. So they stopped going to your store and buying that. They only bought the fruits and the vegetables and the tofu and the lentils, right? Do you think that you would tell the farmer, go and kill some more animals for me, if you knew when they were dead on the shelves, nobody would buy them?
Population is vegan and how much of the population
Can you respond to what I said?
What did you say?
Because, okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to let you go because you're not here concentrating right now. In order to be able to have a conversation with me, you have to actually follow what I'm saying. And it's kind of rude if I'm speaking to you and you're saying, what did you say? You see, I've been doing this long enough that I actually knew that if I asked you that question, that you wouldn't answer it. But I thought to myself, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But it turned out I was right to not trust you. Normally, I talk a lot, and I even answer the questions myself because I don't trust people to answer them, to listen. But there's other people around right now who are listening. So here's the truth. If it was your store and you had a little section where you sold the dead animals and you had all other fruits, vegetables, noodles, potatoes, bread, everything else that was vegan, and nobody ever bought the dead animals in your store, you would never put them in there anymore because they would just keep getting rotten and nobody would buy them. You would start to put more tofu and more lentils and more beans and more chickpeas and hummus and rice and soy milk and all of these things. So that's my answer to your question. Do you understand? If you go into a store, it's not okay to say the animal's already dead, because you're perpetuating this cycle of violence. So I want you to be vegan from now on. Does everybody else understand what I just said? Thanks a lot for being here, guys. Really appreciate you. You love vegan food. That's great. Thank you for saying that. Wonderful. Who do we have here who's spamming all this beautiful food? Somebody named X Yan. Hey, thank you very much for this. I see a beautiful red apple, all different colors of vegan foods, orange vegan foods, yellow, green, all the different colors. So I'm going to pin your comment because it's so beautiful. And I encourage everybody else to make some beautiful comments like that too, with all of the different vegan foods. Thank you, guys. All right, Faith just joined over here. Hi, Faith. Thank you for being here, everyone. If you subscribe to my channel right now, I'm going to read your name out loud to make sure that I say thank you to you. And if you put some decorations on the screen, like little roses and things like that, I'm going to read your name right now because I want to thank you for your participation here. Thank you also for tapping on the screen every time you see something nice. Hey, thank you for reposting, guys. I see 3 people just reposted. I see Oliver shared the live. Thanks, Oliver. Thank you very much. Oh, hold on. There was a comment that was banned by TikTok, and I'm always curious to see what they're banning. My phone doesn't always let me pause for some reason. Oh, thank you to the person who followed me, but who doesn't have a name, but just an image. Thank you, Pastra, something who reposted, Briella for reposting, and Lily for reposting. Wow, 3 reposts in a row. Thank you, Peter, for being here, and thank you, Suzanne. Thank you also. Oh, wow. My sister is in the chat. How nice. Hello, Christy. Hi. Long time no see. Thanks for popping in. That's amazing. Thanks a lot. All right. Thank you for saying you love me. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Animal Whisperer. Okay. And you guys over here on my YouTube channel, thank you for all these beautiful decorations. That is so nice. Aw. Hey, Jasmine, thank you for all the little roses you put on the screen. Now it's, oh, hold on, I have a super chat. I almost missed it. Hold on. This is by Amelia Alcala, who gave $1.99 donation. Thanks, Amelia. And you told us that you are vegan. Yes. Good job. I'm pressing a heart on your super chat and a thumbs up. This is a perfect example of a perfect super chat where the person is kind and telling us that she's vegan to make the world a better place and to let people know that, yeah, there are vegans all over the place. Okay, so let me just put something over here. I want to play you a song, and this is a very short song. Maybe you've heard it before.
Every day's a new day.
Every day's a new day
To learn.
to learn.
To discover your empathy. Every day's a new day. To learn.
And to be vegan with me. Every day is a new day to learn. To be
Every day's
vegan.
a new day. To learn.
Happy Vegan Declaration
To
Day
discover your empathy.
to all new vegans.
Every day's a new day.
To learn and to be vegan with me. Thank you for the decorations. Thank you to everyone who is here to brighten our day with all of these cute little decorations. I prefer you don't throw tomatoes or put any rodeo hats on my head because, you know, we don't want to encourage people to waste food. And rodeo hats, of course, guys on TikTok, you know, they make us think of hurting the cows and hurting the horses and abusing them. And that's not okay. Rodeos are a terrible place. And you guys, what are you writing over here? Oh, okay, thank you for the potatoes. Fanny just spammed a whole bunch of potatoes. What you can do, Fanny, is you can put all of the different little colors together, all the different fruits and veggies, and then copy it in your mouse, and then just keep spamming it, because I don't mind if you spam the same thing as long as it's vegan. That's wonderful. It helps to brighten up the place. You know, vegans can absolutely take over the comment sections. That's it, exactly. Put all the different vegan foods, guys. Yes. All right, now we're going to take a second to tap on the screen. We have several people here, and all of you can tap on the screen 100 times and bring that to go up by another 1,000. Can you do it? Can we tap? Can you tap 100 times? I know you can do it. I know you can. Tap on the screen, guys. Here, I'll give you some little animals to tap. Guys, over on YouTube, you can also, look, I see hearts coming up here. That's great. And TikTok, you see this? This is a group called PETA Kids. This is a place that kids can go to get free stickers and to be vegan, to help them be vegan. You can get recipes. There's a section for parents and there's a section for kids. And it's called petakids.org. So tap on these little guys. Look at that. You see these little decorations here? Let's tap on the little frog and tap on the little chick and tap on the little bear and say, hey guys. Tap on them and send some love. Okay, look at that. You guys are amazing. Look at that. Went up by 100 in just like 5 seconds. Good work, everyone. Very proud of you. You're making the world a better place every time that you participate in a positive way. All right, let's get the next person in here. Oh yeah, so happy Vegan Declaration Day to all people who are declaring that they're going to be vegan today. If you're just meeting me, this is my Vegan Declaration Day. It was on June 27th, 2016. That's the day that I finally decided to be vegan. And since this day, I've eaten no eggs. I've had no milk from a cow. I've had no milk from a goat. I've never drank or ate anything that isn't vegan. So only vegan foods since then. No meat, no bacon, nothing. And I don't miss it. I really just don't miss it at all. I used to eat eggs all the time, but of course I stopped that because eggs come from a cycle of violence. All right, so we just read a vegan promise, by the way. If you guys didn't see it, if you missed it over here on my YouTube channel, somebody read this promise to stop drinking cow's milk because if you're against stealing, you should stop drinking cow's milk. Hey, 67 pieces here. Hey, God, I see you. Your name stands out because, of course, the number 67 stands out.
Okay, it's me again.
Oh, sorry, Josh. I made a mistake. Let me just go to somebody else. All right, I'm not going to go to Josh again because I'm just going to go to somebody else. There's 47 people here that want to speak to me. Josh, you can come back maybe later, okay? But I don't think you were in the mood today because you weren't really concentrating.
Wait, I have a question.
Hold on a second, please.
Why?
Hold on a second, please. Hold on, okay? I don't know if you know how it works here, but before you ask a question, we're going to just get to know each other a bit, and you're going to read a card, okay, to help teach the class. I'll give you a really easy one, okay, to read?
Okay.
Okay. So first of all, my name is Miss Katie, and I'm here in Italy. Tell me a little bit about where you are in the world.
I am in Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you to stop fidgeting. Okay, don't touch anything. I should hear no sounds except your voice, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. All right, so we have 2 channels going, by the way. I'm here going live on TikTok and also live on Facebook, okay?
Okay.
All right, so no more fidgeting, and you're going to read the card. Here you go.
Okay. Random vegan fact. You can't see the animals. They're hidden from your sight. They're terrified your eyes. They're terrified your eyes are leading.
No, it doesn't say
Wait,
they're
hold on.
terrified your eyes. So let's
Hold
just
on.
stop.
Something's in the way
Okay.
for me reading it.
Hold on a second, okay? Okay, I want you to remember that you're a teaching assistant right now. You're practicing to be a vegan teacher, okay? One day, if you listen and you learn, you can be sitting here like I am, and you can be teaching veganism, and you're going to be really proud of yourself, because not only will you just be vegan, but you'll be a vegan teacher, okay? So what you're going to do is read just really slowly, and when you see a period at the end of the sentence, I want you to stop, okay? Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay, here you go.
All right. You can't see the animals. They're hidden from your sight. Their terrified eyes are pleading with all their wait, hold on, bro. With all
Who's bro?
with all their might.
Who's bro?
They're
Why did you say bro? Are you talking to me?
no.
Oh, okay. All right. So you know what's going on here? I'm going to help you, okay? I don't want you to run away. But you're nervous because you're thinking to yourself, I just want to say my thing. I just want to say my thing. Let's just get this over with. But this is a part that's going to help you grow, because reading out loud in public is a really good thing to practice, okay? Now, you've tried already twice, and it's only 2 sentences.
Can you put it higher so I can see clearly?
Yes, I will.
Please?
Okay. There you go. Is that better?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. You can't see the animals. They're hidden from your sight. Their terrified eyes are pleading with all their might for you to save them by being vegan from now on.
It's amazing. That was really good. Did you know that this is a song?
No.
It's a very short song. Listen for a sec, okay? Follow along, everyone.
You can't see the
your sight. Their terrified eyes are pleading with all their might for you to save them by being vegan from now on. Okay, so now you heard the song. All right, so would you like to say something?
Yes. What age did you start being vegan?
Okay, so my vegan declaration day was June 27th in 2016. So in June, how many years will it be that I've been vegan? June 27th, 2016 is when I became vegan. What year is it now?
2026.
Right? So in June, how many years will it be that I've been vegan?
10 years.
All right. So it's been for 10 years. So I'm 61 years old. So I've been vegan now for almost 10 years. Now, when was the last time you ate meat or eggs or cheese or anything not vegan? Was it like an hour ago or a few hours ago?
Yep.
About an hour
It was
ago?
an hour ago.
An hour ago, okay. So who did you eat?
I ate some chicken.
You ate a chicken?
Yep.
Okay.
And
So-
I ate
Just a minute,
I
please.
think I ate
Just a minute, please. Just a minute, please. Okay. So you ate a chicken. So I just want to remind you, in case you never thought of it before, but chickens have personalities. You know, they wanted to live. They actually are really cute. People who live with chickens know they have personalities, and they're all different. And they're very sweet and loving. And they like to be cuddled. So I just want to remind you not to do that again, okay?
Okay, but their personality tasted good though.
I'm aware that chickens tasted good. I also ate them in the past. But do you think it's okay to oppress others? To treat them like as if you are some sort of bully against them when they're so small and you have the ability to choose kindness?
Yes.
You think it's
'Cause,
okay
like,
to you think it's
we need-
okay you think it's okay to be a bully? Because you think you need to be a bully? Or maybe you don't need to be a bully. Maybe you actually can get protein, all the protein you need from plants. Okay, you see me? I get all my protein from plants. Now think about an elephant. How big is an elephant? Quite big. And elephants get all their protein from plants, and they are strong. And giraffes get very tall. Where do the giraffes get their protein? From plants. Okay? So you never ever have to eat animals again, nor do you have to steal their eggs. Now, doesn't it seem weird when you think about it? Imagine a chicken laying an egg and your mouth is right there, opening your mouth. Like, it's coming out of a chicken's bum hole. Like, would you ever put your mouth at the end of my ass and open it and be like, yeah, come on, whatever comes out of there, bring it on. It's got protein. No, right? You've been so brainwashed. Everyone's been brainwashed. We have no business near a chicken's asshole, near their cloaca. We have no reason to eat eggs at all. It's so bizarre that we do this. And cow's milk, if cups had never been invented yet, imagine that the idea of a cup had never been invented, and you're just like, I really want to drink. Are you really going to try to find a cow and then push away her baby and say, fuck you, I want to drink that milk, and lie underneath the cow and just start sucking? Do you see how messed up it is? It's so weird when you think about it, right? Cow's milk is for baby cows. I hate to break it to you, but if your mama is not a cow, that milk is not for you. That milk is not for you. It's true. Okay? So we're here to remind you that you can drink and eat other things. And by the way, if you're not yet following me on Instagram, my Instagram is something that you should follow because there we can show you some actual videos of what happens. So I'm going to play a song at least twice and I want you to memorize my Instagram and I want you to open a new tab and follow me there. Do you guys know how to open a new tab on your phone or on your computer while you're watching? Okay, you can still do that. And this is my Instagram, That Vegan Teacher Miss Katie.
My address on Instagram, it's
That Vegan Teacher Miss Katie. No dots, no underscores, just like that. That Vegan Teacher Miss Katie. All right, again. So you'll be singing it in the shower. What's my address? What's my address on Instagram? It's That Vegan Teacher Miss Katie. No dots, no underscores, just like that. That Vegan Teacher Miss Katie. How do you spell my name? See, it's different than other people. Kadie. Katie.
What's my address on Instagram?
It's That Vegan Teacher Miss Katie. No dots, no underscores, just like that. That Vegan Teacher Miss Katie. So I composed that song with my guitar. I have a very colorful guitar. It's in Montreal. It's not here in Italy at the moment. All right, so if you guys have a super chat to put in, if you want to say something to me, you guys on YouTube, if you have something that you want to say, you're welcome to write it in a super chat and it's going to freeze and then I'll be able to read it. All right, let me just see. I saw something that I think I have to address here. So this person here named Kellen Boretz. Okay, so what you wrote, you are eating animals' food, idiot, is what you wrote. Okay, so first of all, that wasn't very kind of you to write that. I don't know who you're talking to, but I'm certainly not eating a zebra. A zebra is lion's food. I've never eaten a zebra. All right? I've never eaten a mouse, which is a snake's food. I've never eaten a mouse. So the only one who's an idiot here is, who do you think? I want you to be kinder from now on, okay? I don't want you to say anything that's bad in the future. We're not eating the animals' food. They have their food and we have our food. Just like your brother has his food at the table and your mom has her food, dad has their food, and you have your food. Okay? Don't keep repeating stupid things that people have said. You can be smarter than that. Just think about all the stuff that you read. It's quite fascinating when I look at my comment section. Somebody will write something and the very next comment is an exact copy of it. Then another, the same copy. Just like, oh, that looks good. I'll just copy that and paste that. Think for yourselves, guys. Use your mind. Use research. You guys can do better than that. All right? You got this. Now, show that you learned something and put a super chat in educating people. Write down, plants don't feel pain. I'm going to give that as a job to somebody. Okay, mystery, your job is to write, plants don't feel pain. And another person, that vegan for life, you wrote that you love me. Thank you very much. So I really appreciate that. You can go ahead and keep on spamming that, and you can put all the hearts that you want. Alistair, you have muted yourself. Alistair, you are ready to talk to me. If you don't answer in 3 seconds, I'm going to remove you from the chat. Okay, let's go to the next person. We got somebody named Shark something. Thanks everyone for participating. Plants, all right, somebody wrote, plants do feel pain. All right, so you're going to get banned forever. You're gone. We have another one here. Plants feel pain. Okay, is another person's getting banned? You have to tell the truth. Now you're banned and I will never read your comment, nor will anybody else. You can write it all you want, but nobody will ever see it. Hey there, Shark.
Hello. What's up?
What's up, the sky, the sun? How are you?
Good.
Good. All right, what brings you here today?
Well, I've been vegan for around like a few months now, 3 months, and I just wanted to hear more about stuff.
All right, so what made you decide to be vegan?
Because, like, you know, my name is Shark, right? So it's like, It's like, what if like someone ate your favorite animal? Like, how would you feel?
No, that's not why you're vegan. That's stupid and you know it. Okay, that's just dumb what you're saying. Why are you vegan? Why do people decide to be vegan? Does it have to do with what their name is in their bio or whatever? No. Why? What is the reason you should be vegan? What does it mean?
Because animals have personalities and they feel pain.
Right. Because we don't exploit animals. Okay? That's the definition of veganism. We don't eat them, wear them, or use them. So we don't exploit them. So if anybody asks you, why are you vegan? You say, because I don't want to be an asshole to the animals. You don't talk about your username because your username would be something different next time. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You read this now, okay?
Random vegan fact 1. Veganism isn't a diet. It's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals.
All right. I want you to take a screenshot of this because it's important that you remember the definition, okay? Can you take a screenshot?
Yeah, I did.
All right, cool. So do you know what the word exploitation means?
No.
Okay, so if I exploit somebody, so remember a long time ago, you probably heard stories of white people who had black people as slaves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they exploited them. They used them. So they bought and sold people. They commodified them, right? So this is a pencil, right? It's okay to buy and sell a pencil, right? Because nobody gets hurt,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If we buy and sell people, is that right or wrong?
Wait, can you repeat that question again?
Why? Why do I have to repeat the question? Where did your mind go?
Yeah, shut the hell up. You're a fucking pussy, bitch. I'm gonna eat all the animals
I was waiting
want.
for that. That's right, because you were
Oh,
never
I
vegan
love
to begin
meat.
with.
I love
You're
meat.
such a
Oh
great
my
you're
God,
such a great example of somebody who is an idiot. You don't think I could tell that you weren't vegan? You don't even know the definition of being vegan. Now be a better man from now on. I mean, you just acted like every 12-year-old on here. Honestly, are you just like so proud of yourself? You said you love meat. Like 99.999% of the world. You think you're a hero now? You think you just said something revolutionary? Think you're a big stud? Come on, dude. You can do better than that. You didn't like it that I called you out. But you could have stayed, you know? Because I've called out people like that before and they've just stayed anyway in the live. They just stayed. Like, I'm going to wait and see what she's up to. Because everybody knows that I'm a good person. I'm a truth seeker, and I'm here to make the world a better place. And I'm here to call out the bullshitters. Now, that doesn't mean that you're always going to be a bullshitter. I don't really think that when you came in that you had bad intentions. I don't think so, right? But you didn't like the fact that I called you out on your name being something to do with shark or whatever, and I said that's just stupid. But I'm going to say it as I see it. People are not used to being called that. But if you do something stupid, I'm going to say it. Doesn't mean that everything you do is stupid, right? So veganism isn't a diet, it's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals. So if I was able to keep you in the live, you would have by now said to me, okay, Miss Katie, I get it. So what you're saying, Miss Katie, is we don't use anyone. We don't steal from them. I like to think of it that way. So vegans don't steal eggs from chickens. We don't steal milk from cows. We don't steal their fur, their feathers. We don't steal any part of them. We don't steal their freedom. We don't steal their babies. We don't steal their lives. We don't steal their joy. We steal nothing from animals. Okay? Okay. So, if you're just joining us and you've never met me before, my name is Miss Katie. I am that vegan teacher. Here's how you say my name. Here's how you spell it, Miss Katie. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm going to play the song one more time for those of you who are just here. Actually, I'm going to play it twice because I want to annoy you and make sure that it gets into your head. The reason I want you to follow me on Instagram is because that's the only place where you will see what happens to the animals. I am friends with many people who sneak into the buildings and film what actually happens, and they put it on Instagram. And I share what they have filmed. And it's important that we share what's really going on because all of you have been lied to. You are brainwashed. You have no fucking idea what actually happens to the animals before they end up on your plate. And you think that I'm the enemy? I am not. I am not your enemy. And anyone who's taken even a moment's time to actually watch my live streams and get to know me knows that for a fact. So I'm going to play the song right now. What's my address on Instagram?
What's my address on Instagram? It's
That vegan teacher, Miss Katie. No dots, no underscores, just like that. That vegan teacher, Miss Katie. Make sure you subscribe and go straight to my stories. You're going to see all kinds of sad videos there.
What's my address on Instagram? It's
That vegan teacher, Miss Katie. No dots, no underscores, just like that. That vegan teacher, Miss Katie. All right. Thank you for being here with me. I noticed a super chat. Going to grab it before I miss it. This is from, thank you very much for the super chat, first of all. This is somebody who is from Australia, and they paid $5 to write something. Now, let's see what it says here. Gandalf the Maroon is the person's name. Okay. I'm not sure what that has to do with anything, but let's see. Miss Ladies is kind of bad, though. NGL. Okay. I don't know who Miss Ladies is. Does anybody know somebody named Miss Ladies? I don't know who that is. And you say this person is kind of bad, though. NGL. You're going to have to put a better super chat in, one that I can actually understand, because nobody here knows anybody named Miss Lady. Right, guys? Do you? Okay. Can't be me, because I'm Miss Katie, and this is a classroom, so you kind of have to, type properly. I don't think you, plus there's no apostrophe S, like Miss Katie apostrophe S. So thank you for the super chat, but try a little bit harder next time, okay? Write something that makes sense. Write something positive that you learned in class. All right. Happy Vegan Declaration Day, by the way, to all new vegans here today. Thank you, Jen, for the decoration of the paper bird that just came flying in. Thank you to everyone who's been decorating all the cute little decorations, little hearts. And, oh, thank you, George, for the little rose. Thank you guys so much. That's very sweet. Thank you for reposting, too, everyone here on TikTok. Okay, let me just flip the screen here. Let me see what's going on. All right, we have had, since we began, we had 97 new followers. And I want to thank every single person for following me. You're helping me to spread the message about what's happening to the animals. And that means a lot to me. So I want to thank you guys for that, okay? And you guys also on YouTube. Very much appreciate your help. All right, let's go to the next person here. We got at the top of the list somebody here. I'm just going to go to the top. We're going to cross our fingers and see who it is.
Oh my god, hi.
Hi, I'm Miss Katie. What's your name?
I'm JH.me.
Pardon me?
I'm JH.
JH?
Yeah.
Okay, JH. Okay. All right, J. J, how's it going? How are you? Where are you from?
I'm from the UK.
Okay. And what brings you here today? Why did you want to come into the live
I
stream?
want to be vegan.
Okay. So you're going to read a card, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, do you think that vegans are forcing people to be vegan? A lot of times people say, "Stop forcing me to be vegan." Do you think we are
I don't
forcing?
think they're forcing people.
Right. That's a great answer. And this is what the card is about, actually. So this is a random vegan fact. So, no, vegans aren't forcing their beliefs on you. You keep reading.
Vegans are just talking. The only forcing is you because
Wait, you
pay
missed a word.
Oh,
Careful, go slow. Remember, you're a teaching assistant. You're helping to teach the facts on here, okay? You're not just reading it for you, like you and me in a corner over here just reading it. There's a whole bunch of people watching, okay? I've got my YouTube channel here on this other side, and I've got TikTok, okay? So we're here to teach. Okay, so no, and you see a comma there, so we're gonna pause, all right? No, vegans aren't forcing their beliefs on you. Vegans are just
talking. The only one forcing is you because you pay people to kidnap, breed, stab, and murder
No, you
innocent
missed
animals.
an important word. Now, the people on YouTube cannot see the card. And I notice that people on purpose skip over this word because they think, whatever, some algorithm isn't going to like it. I speak the truth. I say the words because it's important that people know the words. So we're going to read everything on the card. okay?
Right, okay.
All right. So the only one forcing is you because you pay people to.
Well, guess what? You are a dumb fucking dirty Trump. Who gives a fuck about the fucking animals, bitch? Like,
You
fuck
have a
off,
hard time
bitch.
reading,
Like,
right?
you're
Is
a
that
fucking
it?
mess.
It really,
You
you have
fucking
such a
Trump.
hard. It really
Like,
had such a hard time reading. Are you embarrassed because you tried to read it 3 times and 3 times you couldn't read these basic sentences? And you decided to take it out on me because you couldn't say the word? You didn't want to admit to yourself that this is exactly what happens? This word here you didn't want to read, R-A-P-E? Think about how bizarre your behavior is. You came in here. You said you wanted to be vegan. You couldn't read a card. And then you ran off and started yelling all this random stuff about me. And I'm just a teacher here. I didn't ask you to come. If you come here, it's because you want to teach vegan facts. You want to read a card. And if I point out that you're not unable to because you're skipping words, your job is simply to say, Miss Katie, hold on, let me try that again. And then I'll say, all right, let's do it. It's pretty simple, okay? Right. So let me read it. Actually, let's see if somebody else can read it. Let's see. Let's go to the next person here. So this is somebody's name is Isaac. No rodeo hats on my head, please. You can put a chicken on my shoulder. Rodeos are a sign of cruelty towards animals. I don't want any rodeo hats. Rodeos are abusive towards the animals, and also people bring their children to watch the abuse going on. It's fucked up. We're not okay with it. So we're on random vegan fact number 13, just kind of going all over the list here. Thank you guys for being here on YouTube. If you have something specific you want to say and you want me to read your super chat out loud, I will do so if I see it. I'm sorry if I missed some, but sometimes the blue ones go really fast. But if you want me to read it out loud for sure and you want to have a lot of space, put a yellow one in, okay? Or an orange one or a red one. And a red one stays almost the whole time. All right. Now people are becoming afraid to come and talk to me because I'm so scary, apparently. Somebody wanted to come in and then they ran away. Thank you for the super chat. I just saw it. Hey, Ellie, thank you for the super chat. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Do you know how to read?
Yes, I do know how to read.
Would you like to participate here today and be a teaching assistant?
Yes, I will.
All right. Here's your first card to read as enthusiastically as you can. There you
All
go.
right. Hello, TikTok and YouTube. Welcome to class. I am Drew, Miss Katie's new teaching assistant. Please tap on the screen 100 times each to create little hearts to encourage me. And after that, write the number 100 in the comments and keep going if you think I'm doing a good job in pushing and explaining veganism. Thank you.
Does it say pushing there?
I'm doing a good job reading and explaining veganism.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, reading. Okay. So we're just reading. We're not trying to push anything here. We're just telling the truth. Okay?
All right.
All right, all right. So here's your card.
Okay, random vegan fact. No, vegans aren't forcing their beliefs on you. Vegans are just talking. The only one forcing is you because you pay attention to the people that kidnap, breed, rape,
So
stab.
there's no word attention here. Okay, I'm just
Attention,
gonna show it over to YouTube for a second. So you see, it's fascinating. We all do this. Sometimes when I'm reading out loud too, I'll skip words. I just find it really fascinating that you're the third person in a row who hasn't been able to read a card. I think something's going crazy with our society. So either that or you're just nervous, but there's nothing to be nervous about except making a mistake where you actually just jump over words completely. Just read it slowly, okay?
All right.
All right. So let's try
Just
that
so
again.
you know.
Go slowly. Listen, when you get to a period, just stop. Okay?
All right.
Count in your head to 2. Because you see, the words are coming out of your mouth, right? I don't want you to look at the chat. Don't get distracted. All right? The people today are so fucking distracted. They can't focus on it's just the 2 of us. Okay? I'm with you. I'm listening to every word you
All
say.
right.
Okay?
Okay. No, vegans aren't forcing their beliefs on you. Vegans are just talking. The only one forcing is you because you pay people to kidnap, breed, rape, stab, and murder innocent animals. Just do just so you can eat their tortured bodies.
All right, good catch there. You read do, but it's just so. Good job, you caught it. All right. So, what do you think about this card that you read? What do you think
I
about it?
think that it is quite true. In some facts, yes, that is true.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you for coming to read a card. Is there anything else that you would like to say before you go?
Well, I would like to give a fact on some forms that we get kind of mad at some people for eating animals, but we should be mad at our own ancestors because you know how we do not eat dogs, cats, and other household animals. That is because our ancestors made the fact that they domesticated those animals to where we wouldn't eat them, though if our ancestors did not, we would.
What's the point in being mad at people who are dead?
Well, why be mad at the people now that are making
But why?
our
What's the
ancestors
point?
chose to eat? No. Our
What's the
ancestors
point in being?
chose to
No.
eat
You
those
didn't answer my
animals.
question. You didn't answer my question. What's the point in being mad at someone who's dead? Maybe they made a mistake
Well-
and it's over. Right now, you and I live near grocery stores, and we can choose to be kind people and not exploit animals. Right?
Yes, well, what's the fact that being mad at people now if
Who's
our
mad?
ancestors chose
Are you?
to
We've
eat
already been
those
over.
animals and not eat
We've
others?
already been over the ancestors. It has nothing to do with you or me. Okay, they're gone.
Well, yes, it quite.
Okay, so
it
how
does.
many?
Our
So do you
ancestors
blame?
chose to eat
Do you
those animals.
do you blame everything in your life on your ancestors? Like if something's wrong in your life, you blame your parents, your grandparents. Are you one of those type of people who you're like, I didn't want to be born. I didn't consent to be born. I'm mad at everything. Is that how you are? I'm mad at my grandparents. You're mad at everyone.
But you are blaming people now for eating some forms of animals.
Hold on a
when
second.
Our ancestors
Hold on a
ate
second.
those animals with.
Hold on a second. Okay, I see. I think you're really having a hard time. Let's try to not talk about the past and let's talk about now. What I'm saying right now is that people don't have to hurt animals. Now, if you were an animal in a cage right now, you'd be saying, Miss Katie, thank you so much for speaking out. Can you fucking get me out of here? Can you help me, Miss Katie? There's nobody else on this planet that you would be talking to except me, because I would understand the suffering that you're going through. I would have empathy in my heart. I would be like, oh my God, what's your name, by the way?
Yes, well, that fact that
I
you're not
asked
letting
you a
me talk.
question and you didn't
Why?
answer. I asked you a question, I asked you what's your name. And you are already not listening. All I hear is tick, 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 tick. It's so bizarre. It's so fucking bizarre. Do you guys see? Okay, we have 720 people here. Do you see that not one single person who came in could read sentences? These people are over 18. What is happening with society? What the fuck is going on that people cannot even read a sentence, let alone retain the information, and let alone follow along in a linear conversation? It's so strange. Oh, we have a $5 super chat here. Okay. Somebody named Gandalf wrote, y'all need to try some Indian food. A lot of it is vegan and tastes incredible. You're right that Indian food has so many delicious spices and it is very good. You have to be careful though, because sometimes they put a little bit of milk in there. It's called ghee, and I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. No, ghee or ghee, I'm not sure. But yeah, you ask for them, you tell them, I don't want anything unless it's vegan 100%. And then, oh my God, you're right, so delicious. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. Here in Italy, there's no Italian restaurants anywhere near, Indian restaurants anywhere near me. They eat all the same thing. Every single place here, it has pizza, focaccia, which is like another type of pizza. It's like so incredibly boring. Like it's all the same, meat, cheese, and because we're vegan, we don't eat meat or cheese. We always go to the grocery store and get stuff, but thank you very much. You're from Australia. Thank you for the $5. And thank you for the great suggestion, by the way. Do appreciate that. All right, if you guys are new here, I'm just going to read your names out loud and thank you for subscribing, all you wonderful people. But first, we're going to listen to a song, which is called Go Fruit Yourself. So I'm inviting you to take a little break and go and get some fruit. Go fruit yourself, go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan, go fruit yourself, go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan. go fruit yourself. Go and get some fruit and tell me what you got. Apples? You have an apple? Orange?
Go fruit yourself.
Banana?
Go fruit yourself.
Grapes?
Stop hurting animals. Go vegan.
Blueberries?
Go fruit yourself. Go fruit yourself.
Stop hurting animals. Go vegan. Go fruit yourself, guys. You can do it. Go get some delicious fruit. All right, look at that, spamming all of it all over the screen. Thank you for the letter L, everyone. Oh my gosh, YouTube just put about 5 different L's. That's so nice. L is for love of the live stream and love of lentils and lettuce. Woo, go crazy. Anybody else want to put the letter K? That stands for kale and kiwi. You can spam that if you want to. You can also write any letter of the alphabet. For example, the letter A stands for, can you guys name some vegan foods that start with the letter A? Think. The letter A. I'm going to read what you guys write, okay? Think of vegan foods that start with the letter A. Somebody wrote apple over here. Apple, yes. What else? Asparagus. Who wrote that? Erin May. Good job, Erin, for writing asparagus. So that's great. Let's go right away to B, okay? Let's go to B. Vegan foods that start with the letter B. Go. A vegan burger, yes, but I wouldn't call that the letter B. Okay, so, someone also wrote avocado for A. B, Brussels sprouts, beetroot, very good. Over here, bananas, yes. Beverage, yeah, a vegan beverage. Beans, excellent. Vegan foods that start with the letter C. Vegan foods that start with the letter C. What do you guys have? Vegan foods that start with the letter C? No, chicken is not food. Chicken belongs to a chicken. Chicken is an individual. Coconut, carrot, very good. Cabbage, cauliflower. What do you guys have? Cantaloupe. Good job. Vegan foods that start with the letter C. I think we got them, most of them, right? Let's do another one. Vegan foods that start with the letter D. Vegan foods that start with the letter D. I can think of one. They're about the size of a thumb and they're brown and they're very sweet. Can you think of that one? Vegan foods. Oh, dragon fruit. Good one. And vegan donuts. Yes. Durian. Yes, that's a type of fruit. And dates. Very good. You guys got them all on TikTok. TikTok's going crazy. Thanks, guys. All right, now, guys, TikTok, take a break. Tap on the screen. Tap, 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 tap. Tap on the screen. See all the hearts? Tap like crazy. Let's tap on this little donkey and say, I'm sorry, little donkey, that people ride on your back and force you to do work. Tap on the little donkey. Let's get this up. You see that? It's at 29.8 thousand likes. Do you see that? When you tap on the screen and send lots of hearts, that went up, you see, to 30.3, really fast. And you guys over here, dates, very good. Vegan foods that start with the letter E. You guys keep on tapping on the screen. Let's get this up to 35,000, okay? You can do it. You can do it like that. I have faith in you guys. Vegan foods that start with the letter E. Someone wrote eggplant. Yes, not eggs though. Eggs belong to the mother who laid them. Eggs don't belong to us. Eggs belong to the mother who laid them. Now, of course, all females are born with tiny little eggs inside of us, and those are my eggs. Nobody can take them. All right? And all the women, all the little girls, we all have little tiny eggs inside of us. They're ours. They don't belong to anybody. Who else do we have? We have eggplant, and we have anything else? Can you think of anything? Edamame. Good job. Hello, Kitty. Yes. Edamame. That's right. That's a kind of soybean. Edamame beans. It's awesome. I'm so proud of you guys. Really, you're doing such a good job. All right, should we do the letter F? Vegan foods that start with the letter F. Vegan foods that start with the letter F. Let's do it. Okay. Fruit. Yes. Good. Not fish, because fish is an animal. Fish is a sentient being who wants to live. So we don't hurt fish. Having a hook in the fish's mouth hurts the fish, and it makes the fish very sad. And yes, it's still terrible if you say, well, I'm going to go fishing, but I'll put the fish back in the water. Can you imagine how cruel that is? Put a giant hook in your mouth, see how that feels, and then throw you back out to the world. It's like, fuck, to hell. All right? Don't go fishing. Don't trick fish. Don't be mean. So falafel, yes. Fries, very good. And there's also another one called fenugreek. Fenugreek is a vegetable. What comes after F? A, B, C, D, E, F. Vegan foods that start with the letter G. G, G, G. Give me some foods that start with the letter G. I've got one. What's small and it's a fruit and it's kind of purple? Starts with the letter G. Can you think of it? Grr. Ooh, good one. You got it. Good job, guys. You are writing grapes over here on YouTube, on TikTok rather. Guys, we need some people to share this live stream. I mean, you guys are really participating well. It's awesome. Don't get me wrong. It's going crazy. The comments are going crazy. But let's take a second to share the live stream, okay? Grapes, yes, grapes. Very good. Yeah, that's one. And grapefruit. All right, good job, guys. I see a bunch of reposts over here. That's great. So many reposts. Now let's continue on with sharing. I'm going to read your names out loud if you share. Oh, thank you for subscribing. 67 P's is here. Somebody named their account 67 P's. I have a song about that. About 67 P's. Because you should eat peas. I eat peas almost every day. I blend them up and pour them on whatever my meal is. I love blended peas. Just straight up. Just like not even anything on them. So good. 67 P's. I'm going to play your song. We got peas.
Come on into the vegan cult, everyone. We've got peas. Seriously, 67 of them. 1P, 2P, 3P, 4. We've got 67. We got way more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got peas all the way to heaven. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. All the way to 67. Pass the peas, please.
There you go. That's a song. Let's listen again. I know it's just silly. 67 P's. Listen.
Come on into the vegan cult, everyone. We've got peas. Seriously, 67 of them. 1P, 2P, 3P, 4. We've got 67. We got way more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got peas all the way to heaven. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. All the way to 67.
Pass the peas, please. There you go. Silly song of the day. Thanks for staying, guys. All right, let's go to the next person here, named Zaza. Somebody named Zaza wants to come in and read a card. Thanks, guys, for participating. Hey, Zaza, one moment, please. All right, so somebody here just spammed something and said, I'm sorry, who asked for this crap? Something about a yellow shirt. No, this is cotton, by the way. So I'm going to ban you for life because you're just here
He
writing.
deserves it.
Okay, just
He deserves it.
Okay, yeah, just one sec, okay? So I'm gonna just ban you. Now, you can still type comments on YouTube, but I will never see them again in any of my comment section, and nor will anybody else. Because when you do that, you just lose your ability to connect with me at all. And I know you're gonna probably write me an email and say, Miss Katie, can you please let me back in? But I won't. The only way for you ever to have your comment read by anyone else is if you open a brand new YouTube account and come back in. And I know a lot of you guys do that. Because if you don't see me regularly, you start to miss me. I know. Happens to me too. There's lots of people I follow also on TikTok. I follow a lot of live streamers. All right, Zaza, you ready to read a card?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Non-vegans are racist towards animals. They treat them differently, just based on how they look. Vegans, on the other hand, protect all animals, not just dogs and cats. Vegans are against all forms of racism toward anyone.
Good job. You seem to have some sound in the background there. So
That's my robot.
yeah, I'm just gonna let you go, okay? Because when you come in, it has to be completely quiet. No robots that you bring in with you, okay? It's like a classroom, and we have people on YouTube here who are trying to follow along. They don't know you, they don't see you, they don't see your robot. So just make sure that when you come in next time, it's just more quiet, okay? Go into the bathroom and shut the door, okay? Good job reading. I just want to point out something that you did that was interesting. You mixed up, it says not just cats and dogs. You said not just dogs and cats. There's nothing really wrong with that. I just thought I'd mention it to you, just for your own curiosity. You can play the video back if you want to check. We all do that. We all read things that are a little bit off. But anyway, thanks for coming in. All right, guys, let's keep on tapping on the live stream. You're doing a great job. Thank you very much. Wow, we're almost up to 40,000 likes here. Just pretty good for a vegan live stream because, vegans are asking you to do something that means that you have to change your whole life, right? We're asking you to consider the animals, to change what you do. It's quite something big. Most people are doing live streams and they're just playing video games or whatever. But here, we're tapping into your head, tapping into your heart. So I'm very proud of you for being here, guys. Anyone who's here, it shows that you're curious and that you're pretty smart. So thanks a lot for that. Okay, let me see if I have any more super chats to read here. Let me see if I missed anything. If you want to put something in right now, YouTube, I'm focused. If you want to say hi to me and put a super chat in, I'll probably see it because I'm staring right at it, okay? It does hurt my eyes though because it's so fast. So somebody said, somebody wrote, Kabir wrote all over the place that Kabir is a lesbian. Not sure why Kabir feels the need to tell us this. So it's just like, we don't really care if you're a lesbian or not, okay, Kabir? So I'm just going to put you in a timeout for 10 minutes, okay? Don't spam things that are not complete sentences. I don't care who you kiss or who you lick or who you sleep with or who you marry. We're talking about the animals, okay? It's fine that you're a lesbian, but we don't care. All right, who else do we have? Somebody says, vegan teacher, can you make me mod? I love fruits and I'm vegan. Okay, Kira, I make people moderators when I trust them, when I know them, when I've seen that you've made vegan videos, when I know what you look like, and I know that you are somebody who's truly vegan, then I will make you a moderator. So if you want to be a moderator, that's all you have to do. Okay, start making vegan videos. Eventually we exchange phone numbers, we talk a bit, I get to know you, and then you become a moderator. So I'm open to anybody who wants to become a moderator if they're a true vegan. All right? All right, let's go to the next person here. This is somebody whose name is Brendan.
Miss Katie!
Hi.
I've been waiting for like 50 minutes. I'm not even joking, but I'm so glad to be here.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for coming.
Can I read a card?
Yes, you can read a card. That'd be awesome. Okay.
Thank you.
Would you like to read a vegan promise?
Of course, anything.
Okay. So, are you vegan?
No, but I'll discuss that later because I really want to read a card. Like, I'm desperate.
Okay. So, this is a vegan promise. So, you know that I'm here to help people to become vegan, but not just vegan, but vegan teachers. So,
yes, I do.
So, live streaming, making TikTok videos, having a profile name that shows that you're vegan and all that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, why am I doing that? Do you know?
To help, what's it called? What's it called when you inspire people?
What is the reason?
You're an inspiration.
What is the reason that I want people to be vegan teachers? What do you think?
To spread awareness
Of
the pain and cause of what like people do to animals.
Right. Because they're victims and they're suffering a lot, right?
100%.
Okay. So this is a vegan promise that some people take. I want you to read the whole card. And when it says name, you're going to say your name, okay? Now, if you're ready to take this promise, then put your hand on your heart. And if you're not ready, don't put your hand on your heart and just practice for after, okay?
Okay.
All right, here you go.
My vegan promise, no more dairy. I, Brendan, promise to stop consuming all dairy products because I don't want to be cruel to cows. Since I learned that all dairy industry is a cycle of kidnapping,
It doesn't say
sexual
all.
assault.
You just made up a word that wasn't in the sentence. It doesn't say all.
Oh, sorry.
Try that again.
Okay.
Start from the black. Start from the black part. Since I
learned that the dairy industry is a cycle of kidnapping, sexual assault, torture, enslavement, and murder, I no longer want to buy anything that comes from there. I prefer to be kind, so will only choose vegan options from now on.
All right. So what can you choose to drink instead of cow's milk?
Soy milk.
Do you think it is okay to take a baby from his mother and kill him?
Well, no, because the mother
Sorry, you went out, you blanked out for a second. Can you say that again?
Oh, sorry. The mother cow never consented for their baby to be taken away from them.
Right. Do babies have a right to stay with their moms?
Yeah, because they're young and they need the support that the mother gives, and being taken away by these industries is torturing them and making them suffer and mass producing their milk, even if they don't want to.
Okay. So, you said that you're not vegan yet. So,
No.
how many more animals should die before you decide to be a good person and stop hurting them?
Oh, I'm not honestly sure. I just don't think I'm fully committed to be a vegan.
How many more animals should suffer and be stabbed in
None.
the throat before you decide to be a good man on this planet?
None.
All right. That's good.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Happy Vegan Declaration Day, Brendan. Good work. Let's go to the next person. All right. So Tate, thank you for being here. You wrote the wrong answer though, Tate, unfortunately. And this is one of those times where you just get banned because I pretty much gave you the answer. Okay. So I'm going to press the banned for you. You're banned forever. So you're not going to be able to type to me ever again. Guys, what time is it? Oh my goodness, I actually went over by 6 minutes. So the live stream is actually over. Unless you guys want me to stay. If you really want me to stay, I can stay for a couple of more minutes. Yeah, just a few though. I have an appointment after this. Okay, and let me see what's going on. If you have a super chat to put in, something you absolutely want to say, you can do that. You guys over here on TikTok, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys, okay? Give you a big hug. No, I don't want any rodeo hats on my head. That's something that I dread. If you on TikTok, you want to talk to me and you want to put a decoration in like a whale, like if you really just want me to stay for a second because you're dying to talk to me, you have just about 60 seconds to do that. Otherwise, I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. Happy Vegan Declaration Day to all new vegans over here on TikTok. Very proud of you for trying your best to be kind to people on this planet. And when you think about it, being vegan is just the moral baseline. It's not even doing anything special. It's just not being an asshole. It's just not stealing. It's not really that hard, you know? Okay? So thank you, TikTok. Give you a big hug. And I'll see you guys in the live stream tomorrow, okay? Thanks for coming in. Bye, guys. And you guys over here on my YouTube channel, okay? TikTok has just been turned off. So let's see what we have over here on my YouTube channel. You wanted to come into the call. Well, you have to go to my my TikTok channel, and you have to wait in line, and there's usually about 60 people. So if you want to really write me a message over here on YouTube, it's far better to just put a super chat in that's going to stop and freeze, and I'll be able to read it out loud. Because you know what it's like. Everything is kind of moving here very fast. And the super chats are a way to assure that I will read your comment out loud. If it's yellow, for sure I'll have time. In the meantime, I'll try to read something over here. Okay, somebody wrote here named Stepolar, right? Hey, vegan teacher. I recently watched a documentary about slaughterhouses, I guess is what you mean. And it's so incredibly sad. People shouldn't hurt animals. They have feelings too. That's right. And that's why I tell everybody to go and, where is mine? I always tell everybody to go to my Instagram because that's where you see what actually happens. And I thank you very much for writing this here. And to the person named Stepolar, I want you to be vegan from now on. Okay, now you know. You saw the documentaries. So now there's no more excuse, okay? From now on, you'll be vegan immediately. Thank you for writing that. All right, let's see what else we have here. Okay, somebody else wrote, animals are not things to harm. They are here to be our friends. Yes, Ahmed, I love that comment. They are not here, exactly, they're not here to harm. That is so sweet of you. Thank you very much for being a kind person here. That's great. Guys, I'm still staying for another minute or two, so if you want to write something, if you're just watching and you want to write something, it's kind of fast, but I'm trying, you know, I'm able to stop some. Okay, so the people here who are writing that they love Jesus, we're not interested in knowing that you love who you love. We're here talking about the animals, okay? So do not write that again. It's fine if you want to love some guy who's dead, all right? We don't care who you love. As long as you don't eat animals and don't exploit them, that's what we care about, okay? So I'm going to put you in a timeout for 5 minutes, right? Because Jesus would not want you to stop me from talking about the animals. And if you're like spamming, I love Jesus, then you are preventing me from saving the animals. You know what I mean? Okay. So this person says, so somebody named Eva Jean Ashley Norris wrote, why not eat the yummy animals? So Eva, I'm going to put you in a timeout as well, because you just asked a stupid question. You just asked a really stupid question. Of course, we don't eat animals because they have feelings and they want to live. All right, what else do we have? Okay, Allie just wrote that she loves Jesus, so she's going to get banned forever. She's gone forever. I will never, ever be able to read any of your comments again, because I just asked you to not write about what kind of people you love. I don't care if you like Mark, Jake. I don't care if you love Trump or if you love Houdini or whoever. I don't care who you love. We're talking about the animals. And this is like a classroom with a chalkboard. So if you're spamming things that have nothing to do with what we're talking about, that's not helpful. All right, what else do we have here? Vegan teacher, being vegan is an opinion and a choice. Okay, so you're going to get banned forever too, because what you're doing is lying. Hurting animals is a terrible choice, and we don't want you to do it. And I don't want you to write in capital letters about how you are defending cruel people. And by the way, you're an animal too. If you were sitting there scared and somebody was coming after you and running after you with a knife and going to cut your head off, you would not be saying, hey, it's your choice. Go ahead. You want to cut my head off? No problem. You would never be saying that. So you lack empathy. Your head and your heart are all fucked up. Okay, you just don't seem to get it. So you can go and sit at the back of the class. This is a classroom for people who have a brain and they have a heart, and they're trying to do the right thing. That's who this live stream is for. Okay, if you're not at that stage, that's fine. Just stay out of the live. Don't put any comments in. Just stay far away and just observe until you get it. Okay, now let me just read a couple more comments here. Somebody wrote, okay, you know what? Actually, I don't have time for this because this is all the same things over and over. Like somebody just wrote, what about the eggs from the grocery store that are already dead? You stole them. They don't belong to you. They belong underneath the chicken's bum. She just laid those eggs. We have no right to steal them from them. Do not pay somebody to steal for you. All right, guys, that's enough. That's enough YouTube for the day. Big hug to everyone who tried really hard to do their best to follow me. I do appreciate you guys. Thanks to everyone who is celebrating their vegan declaration day today. Everywhere around the world, somebody is celebrating the day that they came out as a vegan. For me, it was June 27th, 2016. Soon it's going to be 10 years since I had my vegan declaration day. The day that I declared I'm not going to hurt animals or steal from them ever again. All right? We're good? Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Or maybe later tonight. No, most likely tomorrow. It's 6:30 at night here in Italy. Bye, guys. I love you for trying.